All right, so this is our quarterly review for Unit 7. So there are 7 questions, I believe, that'll look exactly like these, and just the numbers will change. So the first one is x minus 3 squared, which means x minus 3 times x minus 3. It doesn't mean x squared plus 9. You don't just square both terms. You have to do that for multiplications when you multiply a binomial times a binomial, right? So this becomes 2 distributive properties. Or you could do lattice. This is x squared. This is minus 3x. This is minus 3x. And this is plus 9. Then we combine these like terms in the middle. We get x squared minus 6x plus 9, which is choice number 4. And that is, when you look at a binomial and you see this last number is a perfect square, you should see if half of it, if you take half of this b and square it, you get that, and then you have a perfect square binomial. The second question here is on subtracting, right? So it says if f of x is minuses and g of x is equal to then f of x minus g of x is equal to. So they're saying take the f of x first, which is this expression here. So we're going to rewrite that. And from that, we're going to subtract g of x. Now, g of x is this whole thing. But since we're subtracting, if we were adding, we would just put it under there and we'd go. But since we're subtracting, we have to change all the signs. So this is negative 2x squared. It's going to be plus 2x squared over here. Plus 6x becomes minus 6x. Plus 3 becomes minus 3. Then we could add the like terms together. 5 plus 2 is 7x squared. Negative 2x plus negative 6x becomes negative 8x. And negative 7, positive 7 minus 3 is plus 4. Okay? So we get 7x squared minus 8x plus 4. Squared minus 8x plus 4 is choice number 1. All right. And now the next one, we have 3 terms. We have 3 terms that they want to find the greatest common factor. So we look at 18, 30, and 12, and the greatest common factor of those numbers is 6. And then we have x to the 5th, and x to the 3rd. It's the smallest exponent. And we have y squared, y to the 4th, and y to the 3rd. The smallest one is y squared. So this is 6xy squared, which is choice number 2. All right, number 4. Number 4, which of the following is not a factor? Well, we factored this. We would factor out the greatest common factor, which from the numbers is 5, and the x's is 5. And then we divide, and this becomes x minus 3. Okay, so these are all factors. It's 5 times x minus 3. So there's 1 factor, 2 factors, 3 factors. Right? The 5 is here, the x is here, and the x minus 3 is here. The only one that's not a factor, right, again, not a factor, is 3x. Okay? Turn the paper over. 4 down, 3 to go. Now we have here is we have factor by grouping. So we look and we see that we have an x plus 3 here and an x plus 3 here. So they're common, so we can take those out and make them 1 factor. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put what's left in 1 parenthesis. So we have x minus 7 plus x plus 8. All right, then we're going to combine like terms in the right parentheses there. So we have x and x is 2x, and negative 7 plus 8 is minus 1. All right, so we have Oh, -7 plus 8 is +1. All right, so we look at the answers, right? We have 2x plus 1 and x plus 3 for number 3. All right, now they ask us to do some factoring. What is the fact? Now, if you don't know, and I'll show you it at the end, but you can just multiply all of these and see if you come up with this trinomial, right? But we're going to use the AC method. AC, A times C is 2 times -28 is equal to -56. And my B term is equal to -1. So if I take 56 is 8 times 7, -8 times 7, whoops. All right, my AC is -56, my B is -1. -8 times 7 is -56, and -8 plus 7 is equal to -1. So those are my factors. Now I'm going to split it down the middle, right? I'm going to split it down the middle. So I'm going to get 2x squared minus 8x plus 7x minus 28. And then I'm going to do two factor by groupings. I'm going to factor by grouping by doing two common factors. This has a common factor of 2x. This becomes x minus 4. This has a common factor of 7, 21. There'll always be an x on the left and always a number on the right. 7, x minus 4. And again, right, we have these two are common, so we can make that one factor. And then we take what's left over and put it in another parentheses. All right, so we have x minus 4 times 2x plus 7. So this is choice 4. It's okay that they're reversed because of the commutative property. All right, and the last one's pretty straightforward. This is a gimme, right? A gimme, you can't get this one wrong. All we're going to do is take this function, wherever we see x, we're going to put in 10. So we have 2 times 10 to the third plus 5 times 10 plus 9. This becomes 2, 1, 2, 3 zeros, right? 2,000, 5, 1, 0, plus 9. So we have 2,000, a 0, a 50 in the tens place, and a 9 in the singles place. So this is choice 4. All right, so that's the review for this. Again, it'll be due Sunday. Like I said, it's optional, so if you're looking for some points, make sure you do it and get it in. And I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.